Vægtløs. The name itself hangs heavy, a Danish word meaning weightless. It's a fitting moniker for a band whose music carries such immense emotional weight, a paradoxical blend of crushing heaviness and ethereal beauty. Emerging from the vibrant Copenhagen underground, Vægtløs has been steadily carving a niche for themselves with their unique brand of post-metal, infused with elements of black gaze and post-rock. Their latest offering, Aftryk, meaning imprint in Danish, is not just an album, it's an experience, a journey through the darkest corners of the human psyche. Released in 2024, Aftryk sees Vægtløs refining their sound, pushing the boundaries of their previous work. It's an album that demands your attention, drawing you into its depths with intricate musicianship and raw, unfiltered emotion. From the first crushing chord to the last fading note, Aftryk leaves an undeniable imprint on the soul. Vægtløs is a collective of incredibly talented musicians, each member contributing to the band's distinctive sound. Leading the charge is vocalist and guitarist Martin Jensen, his tortured screams and soaring cleans perfectly capturing the raw emotion at the heart of Aftryk. His guitar work is equally impressive, effortlessly shifting between crushing riffs and delicate melodies. Bassist Jonas Rasmussen provides the sonic bedrock for the band, his heavy, distorted bass lines anchoring Jensen's intricate guitar work. Drummer Lars Pedersen is a force of nature behind the kit, his dynamic playing ranging from thunderous blast beats to subtle, nuanced rhythms. Together, these four musicians create a sonic tapestry that is both beautiful and devastating. Their synergy is undeniable, each member feeding off the other's energy to create a truly immersive musical experience. Aftryk is an album steeped in loss, an exploration of the raw, visceral emotions that accompany grief. It's a deeply personal record, one that feels born from genuine pain and introspection. While the lyrics are in Danish, their emotional impact transcends language barriers. The album's title, Aftryk, speaks to the lasting impact of loss, the way it shapes and molds us even after the initial wound has begun to heal. Each track is like a sonic snapshot of grief, capturing a different facet of this complex emotion. From the crushing despair of the opening track to the fragile beauty of the closing moments, Aftryk takes the listener on an emotional roller coaster, leaving them wrung out and emotionally drained, yet strangely cathartic. Section 4. Sonic Landscapes of Loss. Aftryk is an album best experienced as a whole, each track flowing seamlessly into the next. However, certain tracks stand out for their sheer emotional power and musical brilliance. The opening track, Ta Maiden's Echo, Echoes of Emptiness, is a perfect example. Its crushing riffs and Jensen's tortured screams setting the tone for the rest of the album. Sorgen's Vinger, Wings of Grief, is another standout. Its soaring melodies and blast beat-driven intensity, capturing the feeling of being consumed by grief. Forhindre, Abandoned, is a slower, more introspective track. Its mournful cello arrangements and Jensen's haunting vocals creating an atmosphere of utter despair. The album closes with Aftryk, the title track, and a fitting end to this emotional journey. It's a beautiful, elegiac piece, its shimmering guitars and Jensen's whispered vocals hinting at a glimmer of hope amidst the darkness. Section 5. Bredahl's Masterful Touch. Aftryk wouldn't be the same without the masterful production of Jacob Bredahl. Known for his work with bands like LLN and ML, Bredahl has a knack for capturing the raw power and emotional intensity of heavy music. His production on Aftryk is nothing short of stellar. The album sounds massive, the guitars are huge, the drums hit like a ton of bricks, and yet there's a clarity and warmth to the sound that allows the nuances of the music to shine through. Bredahl perfectly captures the dynamics of Vægtløs's sound, allowing the quiet moments to breathe while also giving the heavy sections the weight they deserve. His work on Aftryk elevates the album from a collection of songs to a truly immersive sonic experience. Section 6. Aftryk, A Lingering Impression. Aftryk is not an easy listen. It's a challenging, emotionally draining experience that will stay with you long after the final note fades away. However, it's also an incredibly rewarding one. Vægtløs has crafted a truly special album, one that transcends genre conventions to deliver a raw, unfiltered exploration of the human condition. It's an album that resonates on a deeply personal level, its themes of loss, grief, and acceptance speaking to the core of what it means to be human. In a world often obsessed with superficiality, Aftryk is a refreshing reminder of the power of authentic emotional expression. It's an album that dares to be vulnerable, to confront the darkness head-on, and in doing so, finds a strange melancholic beauty